Welcome to the official Eco_SCPSL PvP guide. This video will cover gear, guns, attachments, and movement. There will be timestamps along the bar. So you can jump to that if you want. This is for basic and intermediate players. If you want to get good, so be it. Let's get into it. So, first and foremost, we have guns. I always use the crossback. If I see one, I'll always pick it up. And if there's not one, I'll go E11. Chaos AK is bad because the recoil is bad. Here's my attachments for the crossback. It is AP, retracted stock, iron sights, because who needs to aim? Laser sight, this is your aim, and extended barrel for extra damage penetration and the accuracy. This is my E11 build. It is a lightweight stock, AP, a laser sight, iron sights, a optional flashlight, the normal barrel, and a optional muzzle brake. This is my AK build. 55 AP because Chaos are not given a lot of ammo. I think it's 120. No stock because you can't aim with this. Iron sights, laser, and muzzle brake. Now we have the gear. In late game, you never want to carry grenades. They don't work properly. I'll just show you right now. It's very hard to land a grenade. I'm aiming at the door right here, throwing it. Okay, that one works properly because this is a 0 ping server. But in servers, if you have ping, it's gonna roll left, right, center. It's gonna jump. It's not gonna go where you're going. I'm gonna aim at the speaker there. Look at that. It rolls to the left. That's how grenades work. In real life, I know, but it's not really good. Grenades are only rarely good in spawns, such as MTF spawn or Chaos spawn, to spawn kill them, and in early game to postpone SCPs from getting you. Now we have the SCP items. In late game, you should always have 2 cokes on, as in on you, right after you drink it. You should never use 1853. I cannot emphasize this enough. 1853 is the worst SCP item in the game. It slows you down, prevents you from juking, and you should always not use it if 914 is available, as 1853 can be crafted into cola on fine in 914. Now for pills. This is good if you don't have cola and if a spawn wave spawned. As for why, it's because Panacea removes cola. So as you can see, I don't have cola now. It heals you to 100 and leaves you with a regenerating effect that heals you 150 health. Really good for PvP fights. Now for the hat. This is the best item in the game. This is a get out of jail free card. It makes you invisible for 15 seconds. And okay, guess he wants to talk over me. Oh my god, please. Makes you invisible for 15 seconds. You can run around, do whatever you want. You just can't heal, open doors, or interact with anything. You can't even pull out your gun. But during the 15 seconds, just take your time to reposition, think, or to just run. Now for healing. Medkits. Basic items, they heal 65 HP. Each use take approximately 4 seconds. Painkillers. They heal around, they heal off 50 HP over the course of 5 seconds. They start off slow, but become really fast in the end. If you're on cola, eat these as a pre-med, then start running away. Adrenaline. This is also good for PvP because it it reduces the damage of incoming bullets and gives you infinite stamina for 8 seconds. It also refills it if you're on 0, so you can do that. As for armors, you can realize that light armor is missing because it's trash. Combat armor. You should have this when you spawn and only keep it when you don't have cola. If you do have cola, grab the heavy vest because you now have speed and stamina, so you don't have to worry about any of that. So this is the movement guide for PvP. I'll now show you how to effectively deal with people holding a right hand pick on you when you have a left hand. Right hand pick in this game means that you're on the right hand side and you can see someone by just doing that while exposing less of your body. When you're on the left side, you have to move more, exposing more of your body. So when you have a left hand and the D-class right there, just imagine he's holding a gun, he has a right hand on you. You have a left hand. You have to get info on him and you have to shoot him. Jiggle peeking or Ferrari peeking, it's a good way. Just do this. He can't really see you or shoot at you unless he's pre-firing you constantly, which in that case he's wasting ammo and he eventually needs to reload. When he does reload, just peek him and shoot him. So how do you do this? First, you want to hold down your left movement and jump at the same time. Of course you want to be sprinting. At the peak of your jump, you move to the right, pushing you back towards this space. Keep repeating this until you get enough info or he's dead. Another way to deal with people camping in corridors is to run and peek. Most of the times they don't know you're there and they can't hit you because you're running full speed. It works better when you have cola, and yeah, this method is to only get info because you can't shoot as you're facing the other way. So here's Jago peeking. And here's running past and just peeking. Now, over to the SCP Juke guide. Random movements, or just randomly moving a camera, is not considered juking. They can just easily kill you if they wanted to. This is not juking. When you juke, you need to get in their heads. So, if an SCP comes through this door, and it's right here with me, you want to run past it and close the door on it. They won't follow you back because SCPs never expect you to run towards them. They always expect you to run away from them. So imagine you're right here, a dog comes through. When he passes this line at the door, you want to run past him and just close the door and continue running this way. Just nice. And tip 2 is to always be unpredictable with your movement. Just change directions. Don't keep running in one direction. For example, I can just change. Okay. For example, when I'm running out here, I can just change direction and juke. I can pretend to jump off with the jiggle peeking method. They will be very confused. Like that. Move backwards, do whatever you can. And use doors. Doors are your best friends. At least in Juking. Oh yeah, just a small tip, when you have two colas on you, you can run past the Tesla. So yeah. Now as for the positioning guide, here you will learn how to position, I guess. You always want to hold the right peak. Always come to the left side of a door. Get info and shoot. Do not hesitate to shoot. Don't try to make friends with an opposing team. If you do, I mean, it's SL, it's a funny game, sure. But I sweat. Alright, get info and shoot. They will never expect it, and especially if you're running AP, you will almost always kill them instantly if you headshot them. It is very easy to headshot with a laser. Never aim down the iron sights. The laser sight is your iron sight. And shoot. Like that. Do some jiggle picks if you want. Get some info. And just shoot. As for positioning, so let's take this room for an example. And you're fighting in this room. The person up here will most likely almost win you. Always. Because he has a hit glitch on you. He can see you on your fully exposed body down here. Unless you're in the deeper part here. So when you're fighting in this area, always come down here and try and jump shot them. Just be unpredictable. Or just never be around this down area. If you do get stuck in this down area, just move around, try and get up the stairs, and you just shoot them. Just press left click. Something about grenades. Sure, if you want to clear a room, you can use grenades. Flashbangs in the new update now flash you, so you don't want to look directly at it. They used to don't flash you. Okay, maybe in the modded server they will, but now they don't. So and when shooting somebody, you want to move around them. You want to never stand still in a gunfight. That just makes you, like this guy, the standing D-class, very easy to headshot. You want to move around. You want to be unpredictable with your movement. Do zigzags, do infinities. It's okay what you do. Just shoot them. It works. I see people on my server all the time just walking and shooting. Walking in a straight line and just shooting. It's not good. You need to do things. You jump around. Do anything. Just move. I'm gonna talk about prefires now. You should always prefire if you know someone's there, either through audio or them talking in game. So for example, I know the guy is at the other stairs over here. I pop out and just shoot him. Or just start shooting. Don't care about your ammo. You will kill him if you hit your shots. You can maybe get info by jiggle peeking, but they will see you if they're smart enough. Now I will show you how to recoil control. Yeah. For the E11, it always goes in a similar pattern. Up and to the right, then we go to the left. So do the exact opposite to counter it. Pull to the right and then to the left. Pull to the left and then to the right. It's the recoil. Assume this is a guy's head. This room is about what, 5 meters? 7 meters? this is your usual engagement distance, and it's how you win gunfights. As for the crossback, it goes in this pattern. It pulls to the right more, and then at the last 10 bullets, it pulls to the left. So mainly pull right. Okay, not like that. I pulled right too much. Just like this. If you want to bother with AK recoil, I guess, which is, yeah, it's similar to the E11 recoil. It's just that it shoots higher. So just pull down E11 recoil. I have a 55 round drum, so if the pull down longer, I guess. But look at the spread. The spread is not good. If you are Chaos, try and throw away the AK when you find an E11 on the ground. Grab that ammo from the dead guy and just go about your way on that. Another thing is that you can... Another tip is that if you want to check corners, you can just shoot in them. As you can see, it's very dark up ahead. You're not sure there's NTF there. Just shoot in it. You'll usually find the ammo to replace it later on, so you don't have to worry about it. It reveals your position, sure, but you can just hide right here. If you are getting chased by MTF or Chaos with guns, just close doors behind you and walk to the side of the corridor. They won't be able to shoot you if they don't catch up. Close doors behind you. They'll either get annoyed and give up, or they'll get annoyed and give up. At some point you can turn back, open the door, and shoot right back. They won't expect it. Trust me. Now let's talk about my settings. Hold on. Now let's talk about my settings. For screen resolution, oh my god, for screen resolution, I go for a 16 by 10, 16 to 10 ratio at this resolution, 1680 by 1050. This makes your screen a bit stretched, but it's fine. Exclusive full screen for the full potential FPS. I turn on VSync because it doesn't hurt me too much and I don't like screen tearing. Turn this off if your monitor rate is low. FPS limit, of course it's off. You always want this off. Texture quality. This used to be medium or sometimes high if I'm in a low player server, pre-mimicry. But now post-mimicry, you have to do it. I have to do it on low to keep my FPS. For anti-aliasing, if you don't know what this does, it smooths out the edges. So as you can see, it smooths out the edges and makes it not pixely. I turn this off because it doesn't affect my gameplay and it makes spotting enemies easier sometimes. Ambient, whatever this is, I don't know what this does, I just put it on none. It applies soft shadows to corners and tight areas to give models more depth. I don't want that. I don't care about gameplay experience. I just want to sweat. Decals, I turned it off because people on my server, they like to draw freaking swastikas among us and it kills my FPS. Render lights, I keep it on. Sometimes I turn it off. It renders the lights. Shadows, I turn it off. It kills your FPS after the memory update. Bloom, it's on medium because I just keep because it's default. I never bothered with this. Motion blur. Okay, sometimes I turn it on, sometimes I don't. Now, for the audio. I have sound effects on 60 and everything else on max, whatever. The movement controls are all the same. I have run left shift on toggle, which means when I press left shift, I don't have to keep holding it to run. This is good for cola because I don't want to keep making my pinky do work. For gameplay, it's all the same that I have. Weapons, it's all the same. Hotkeys, okay, this is the part where it gets tricky. I never use keycard hotkey because it's always the first item that I have on my circle of items. So I press tab and go to the first item, and that's my keycard. My primary weapon hotkey is 3. I use this instead of 2 because I don't get it. I don't get how people reach for 2 without letting go of W. If you let go of D, I can't reach it, so I just use 3. Secondary weapon, it's 2, because it's just 2. Medical hotkey. I forgot what it was before. I think it's X, but now I put it on 4 for easier reach. I can let go of my D key just to go for medical. Grenade, it always has been G. I don't use grenades a lot. If I do, I just press G. For comms, I use my side mouse buttons. Please change this. If you want to BM while you're PvPing, you don't want to let go of A just to hold Q or V to BM. I BM with my side mouse buttons. 079 is just this. System, blah blah blah, useless. This is the gameplay. Tab. Fast intro fade. Yes, I do this. Head bob. Please turn this off. It's annoying. This is personal preference. Toggle sprint. This should be always on. Display exact HP value. Rich presence. I turn it on because people want to check my hours, I think. Public lobby. I just turned it on because why not? Toggle subtitles because I have a cheat code. It's not a cheat code. Cassie subtitles for me. I went to the translations and made them shorter so I can get intel really quickly. So when MTF spawns, it will just say MTF spawn. It doesn't give you the really long-winded mobile task force unit Epsilon 11 enter the facility shit. It blocks it. It's annoying. This is stuff, I guess. Now for my personal preference of SCPs. Doctor 0. He is now the king of ass. I never want to play this guy. You never want to play this guy. And for those people who say, oh, use this F ability, it makes you go faster. For D class, I can press shift and I can go faster. Yeah, the F key is just a sprint on cooldown. It's stupid. For 079, he's really fun. I put him on max. He's my favorite SCP in the game. And I think in the whole entire SCP universe, besides the hat. For 96, I put him on 0. He's king of ass again. I don't like playing him. No one does. He can get killed by guards 2 minutes into the round. Not good. For Larry, he's fun. He's fun. Why do I have this on? Okay. He's really fun. So yeah, his stock ability, it's nice. He has probably the most human-like movement besides 049. He can pass through doors. He's hard to juke because he can pass through doors, so that's okay. For Peanut, I don't like playing him. I don't know what's the hype about. I think people just want to shit on the bodies they snap or something. He's just sure you're hard to kill, but you're gonna have a hard time killing people too. So that's not good. 939. He's okay. He's alright. He has the thing. So that's good. for watching the video. I hope with this guide you'll get better at the game and you will stop holding crouch. Don't hold crouch, please, please, please. The C key should be removed from your keyboard, never to be used. And please don't camp. Thank you.